The number one concern for people who deliver training and learning development is often, what do we do if somebody in the group appears like they don't want to join in? They just sit there, they don't participate, they don't ask questions, they don't answer questions. And that's what this video is going to be all about. My name's Graham David, and yesterday I was running a group for I don't know, maybe 100 people, and they had to in turn deliver bullying and harassment training sessions for their teams. Teams might be 5, 10 people, mini sessions, maybe half an hour. And whether this is the number one question or not, I don't know, but it's a question I get asked really, really early on whenever I run a course like this. And it's, what do we do when people just sit there, they don't participate? Now, I know the way that the next part of the conversation is always going to go, because I always say, I don't know, what do you think? And people will say things like, you should challenge them, you should have a quiet word with them at break, you should call them by name and say, what's your view on this? And respectfully, I think those are all really terrible ideas. And here's the reason why. Some people don't want to participate. Some people don't want to participate because they feel awkward. Some people don't participate because they don't have a view at that particular stage. Some people don't participate because they don't like you or they don't like the message. It is as random and often as innocuous as that. What I have noticed is that when you say, what do you think? That poor soul often gets caught in the crossfire. See, think about it. If you were sat there and you were listening and you were thinking through what was being said, but just for a moment you'd maybe drifted off slightly. This happens, you know it does. And then all of a sudden the speaker says, and what do you think? And the whole room turns to look at you. It's a caught in the headlamps moment, isn't it? And actually, I don't think it's very respectful. I don't think it's very resourceful. I just don't think it's a great way to try and encourage people to get involved. By the way, just so we're clear, I also don't think it's a very good way for the delegates to behave, just to sit there, often arms folded, looking straight at you. And here's the thing. I work really hard to make my sessions engaging, to invite people to get involved, to participate. I let it be known very clearly that I expect people to engage, and maybe I might have 50 or 60% of people who actually want to say stuff, who want to volunteer questions or answers. Of the other half of people that don't, some of them look really engaged, but there's always a percentage that look like they just don't want to be there, that just look a bit switched off. Doesn't mean they are, because frequently they're the people that come up afterwards and go, thanks, really enjoyed that. So this is a really brief video, and I think it's a plea, if you're somebody who runs training, to stop worrying about people who appear not to be engaged. What you can do is, rather than ask a question to the whole group, instead put a two-stage in. So ask the question and say, discuss it with the team around you. Talk to the people next to you. Talk to the people on your table. Answer these 3 questions. You on this side work out this question, you on this side work out this question, and on this side you work out this question. I'm going to give you 5 minutes and then I'm going to ask for your feedback. Then you put some music on, you step away, you review your notes, the room works. When you come back you say, right, let's get some feedback from each of the 3 areas. Now what you'll notice when you do that is that even somebody who doesn't want to speak to you in front of the whole room is entirely happy to speak to the people on their table, or to speak to the people next to them. And then we come back to, does it really matter whether somebody volunteers an answer or doesn't volunteer an answer? My proposal is no, it doesn't really. So long as they've got engaged, so long as they've switched on, so long as they've worked with the rest of the team, I'm kind of happy with that. And that's it. I hope that helps. Just start to work on the basis that if you put a range of different activities, rather than always you asking questions to the audience, get the audience to work with each other, get the audience to challenge each other, put activities out that are different, do carousel exercises so everybody moves around. There's a range of ways you can do this. It's not all about, do people stick their hands up, do they take notes, do they look like they're engaging. Remember, we're all different. We all like to process information in different ways. Hope that helps. Look forward to seeing you soon. Look forward to your comments, your likes, your shares, and talk to you soon. Thank you.